Yes,
Hello,
yes, yes.
Tochi, say hi to everybody. Tochi, as I was
Hi,
saying before,
hi.
we went. I mean, I ended the life
Yeah.
in the house. I noticed that you're one of the like you're very peaceful, you're gentle, and you avoided like having issues with any of the housemates. But at a point,
Yeah.
you had to give it to Lucy, hot. I mean, I was actually in the room and I had to rush out to see what was happening, and I saw you telling Lucy that don't talk to me like that. I was like, Tochi that does not, So what? I
Yeah.
mean, how did she? I mean, what could have led to her making you lose your cool? Because you always kept
Well,
calm in the house all the time.
well,
Tochi,
the only thing there
everybody's
is
saying
that,
they're saying that they miss you in the house. They miss you in the
yeah,
house.
I miss my fans too, man. I miss being in that house, man. It's a vibe on its own. Well, I would say that,
Tochi, they say
I don't like
Nengi
as
misses
much.
you.
Yeah, yeah, I miss Nengi too. I love her. I would say I'm the kind of person that, yeah, I don't like problems, but I, and two, I don't like when people step on me. Sometimes you have to draw the line so that it doesn't repeat itself. Because if you keep giving people allowance, they look for allowances. So that's it for me.
So in
Yeah,
your
I
perspective,
just have to
how will
do
you
that.
describe? Yeah. So in your perspective, how will you describe Lucy as a housemate?
I think you're cutting. Okay.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay. How will you describe Lucy in the house?
Oh,
Her
I mean,
personality.
she brings her own. She brings her own. Everybody brings something to the table in the house. I mean, as much as maybe you don't vibe with the person as on the same level, maybe the other person vibes. That doesn't mean that you're not, you don't have any. Everybody offers something. I mean, she's a good person. She's nice. I mean, it's just that sometimes, something it's normal for you not to be able to vibe with other people. You mustn't vibe with everybody. So probably me and her, we don't really have a lot of things in common to talk about. Or yes, yeah, and sometimes she makes some remarks that maybe I don't like, so I just have to say no, I don't like that. It's very, very simple.
Yeah, because I mean, from me watching as a viewer, I don't really think that Lucy is that bad. Maybe her style of presentation, you know, um, when she wants to like discuss issues in the house, maybe her style, and I think she's somebody that she's finicky when it comes to neatness. She's very finicky, and I think she's what I call an OCD. So, but sometimes as an adult, everybody there in the house, all of you are adults. So if I want to like ask you to do something, even as the HOH, there's a way I have to present it to you. But do you think personally that, I mean, do you think do you agree what I'm saying about Lucy? Or you just think,
Yeah,
I
yeah, you're
wasn't in the house
right.
with
I
you
mean,
guys?
that's right. You're right. Yeah, she's not bad. I'm not saying she's bad. I don't have anything against her because I don't have anything against her. She's who she is, and that is okay by me. She's great. Yeah, sometimes I mean what you said about her not being really great at being expressive. Sometimes, sometimes people always feel that they you should be saying this thing like this, but maybe what she's thinking, it comes out of her mouth wrongly to people. Maybe that is why people mostly have issues with her. I have had issues with her pertaining that because sometimes the way she's supposed to say something, she just speaks it out when it comes out of her mouth. I mean, so that's that. But she's a great person in all wrong, though. I mean, definitely, she's a great person.
Yeah. So also, I noticed that in the house, you liked Watoni, but
Yeah.
you are not too sure about how to go about chasing her. And I think that Kid was also, I mean, you and Kid talked about it, and Kid was trying to, is it that you are scared of being turned down, or, I mean, why didn't you just tell her how you feel about her in the house?
Well, um, okay. Well, I would say that Bawa Tony, she she's like she's a very nice person. She's nice, and I don't. It wasn't like I was scared of being turned down. I mean, I just I'm just a very calculated person, and before I approach a girl, I have to understand, talk to her, vibe with her. I don't just rush into anything because I know most times when I'm in love, I tend to be deeply in love, and
You're a
I
lover
know
boy.
you're
You're a
yeah
lover boy.
yeah I'm a romantic person. I'm very romantic,
Oh,
so I
that's
don't
sweet.
I
That's nice to
yeah
know.
so it's not so that being having that at the back of my mind. So I like to take my time and not rush into anything. Let it not be like I'm being pressured into. So that's it.
So, will you still, when she's out of the house, will you still approach her about how you feel about her?
No. I don't think that is necessary anymore.
So, but who is the kind of woman?
Uh, well, I like a lady that is understanding, cool, humble, you know, brings things to the table when she needs to. God fearing. I mean, a whole lot, you know. So that is my kind of lady. I
Yeah.
like somebody that is understanding. The understanding has to be there. You have to be able to understand me, because that is what all that is all everything. All the love we don't do speak. That's what falls into it. You have to be able to understand the person you're dating. Yeah.
Okay, now, when you were in the house, you would have made um, some friends that I'm very sure that when they are all out of the house, you guys will continue your friendship.
Yeah,
Who
of
and
course.
who were you closest to in the house?
Well,
Like, we,
definitely, it's Kidwire. I think we were really close, and Nengi,
yeah,
she's a beautiful soul. So we talked. We had a
Nengi
lot
said
of
she missed you. I
conversations.
watched her. I think was it.
Yeah, and Bright O too.
So
So
you,
we had nice time. They understand me on so many levels. So I think definitely I would love to continue the friendship between us together when they're out of the house.
okay. Now, the few time you spent in the house, what was? I mean, what did you learn? Like, what will you take along with you that you learned about cohabiting with people? You must have learned one or two things while you're in the house. What is that special thing that you're taking along living Big Brother in just house?
Well, I would say that I've learned to be more interactive with people. I've learned to be more understanding, more competitive because of the tax. Everybody wanted to win as much as hard they can push themselves. And I've learned to push myself too. And yeah, I think that is it. That is it. I just learned, because when you're in the house, you just learn a lot from a lot of people, because that is a lot of group of people from different side of walks of life coming together in one place. So you learn a lot about people.
Yeah. Okay, now Brighto, I mean, you mentioned Brighto as one of your pals in the
Yeah, my
house.
close buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, but somebody just mentioned now. I don't know how true that is because Big Brother Nigeria, every eviction Sunday, he doesn't really show the housemates mentioning names. So I don't
Yeah.
even know if Brighto mentioned any. But somebody here said that Brighto was one of the people that voted you out. Because I'm sure they would have shown you guys the. I don't think
No,
so.
no,
Because
no.
yeah.
The person is wrong. He wasn't among. I've seen it.
Sorry, can you hear? Tochi said Bright is not among the people that voted him out. So
Yeah,
who
he
among the
wasn't.
so who among the people that voted you out that really hurt you that you thought was a G?
Well, technically speaking, no one really hurt me because nobody owed me anything. It was a game. So it was left for you to vote people out based on what you think. Some people voted me out because I was a competition to them. Some people voted me out because they didn't vibe with me. So I'm not upset about anybody. I mean, anybody can vote me out. It's a game. It wasn't up to them to save me. And if they did, I will still be grateful. But I wasn't counting on anybody. But I was just a little surprised for when I saw Praise called my name, because the first eviction, I called his name. I saved him. I tried to save him. So that was it. But no hard
Oh,
feelings.
you saved Praise in the first eviction, but
Yeah,
this time
praise.
around he mentioned Praise,
Yeah,
but Praise mentioned your name this time around for eviction.
yeah, yeah.
Wow, wow, that's I'm sure that would have like taken you aback a bit.
No, not really, not really. I wasn't. I wasn't. I wasn't that upset. I wasn't like. It
Offset,
wasn't
yeah.
something that was got me. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's a game. It was meant to be. So everybody, you play the game. Even if I was the one in his shoes, I would have done the same thing. So it's just the game. You just have to eliminate the
It's just,
competition because one
it's
person
just,
has to
it's
win the
just,
prize. So,
it's just the cruise, like you guys always say in the house. It's the
yeah,
cruise.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The cruise on a cruise now, on a cruise now, on a cruise. I mean, yeah, on a cruise.
So, like, among the housemates, who are you rooting for?
Well, I would say I'm rooting for Nengi, Hidwire, and Bright. Oh, these two people, they are my buddies, and I would really love them to, stay to the
to
finals.
get to the finals.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and also I know that one of the interviews you gave, because we're, I mean, like, before Big Brother they used to show us everything, like the shower time. Now we don't really see that anymore.
Yeah.
And I know that one of the interviews you gave, they said you mentioned the fact that you've had your bath with Katrina and Lucy before.
No, it wasn't like a battle. It was just a shower. I need to clear that out.
Please clear it
Yes.
out, because that's why I said I have to bring
Yeah,
it on.
it's a shower. Like we are clothed. Nothing happened. It was just a shower. We just showered. That's all. We don't want it to get a little hot because we just came out of the jacuzzi. It was cold. That's all.
Okay. Did you guys hear? It wasn't like a proper shower. Everybody had their clothes on, and
Yes, true. Yes, true. It wasn't like a proper. Yeah, that's true.
okay. Now, I mean, I'm sure you guys are watching in your spare time. It's your media rounds right now. In your spare time, you guys are still watching what's going on in the house. And which of the housemates do you think? I mean, like the couple. Let's talk about the couples. I'm sure you saw what happened between Kidwaya, Lekon, and Erica. And from what we saw, we as the viewers, what we saw, your friend, I mean, Brighto was kind of like he encouraged Lekon to go after Erica, and
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm sure he must have given you one or two advice in the house about how to.
Don't want to advice. The
Yeah,
advisor is cheap.
he's advising everybody in the house. So I mean,
Yeah.
did you ever follow his advice in the house in any way at all? Because
Well,
his advice
no.
seems to be causing a lot of confusion in the house.
Yeah, I mean, he is. I think he's the kind of person that likes to push people, to do what they want to do before it's too late. So I don't think, I mean, that is just a strategy for him because advising someone is one thing and taking the advice is another thing. So, I mean, if he gives you an advice and you want to pursue it, to pursue it, he gives you and he didn't. He gave me one, I didn't take it. So it's all about what you
Why
want.
did so why didn't you take it? You didn't think
Because
you?
I'm a human being. I have brains, so I have to think through before I act. And someone will not just put some information in my head. Nah. I think you have to think it through. So I mean, taking the advice is not a bad thing. I mean, sometimes if you take the advice, it might just be what you need to do that he was
Yeah.
telling you. So I mean, that's it.
So okay, so what's your view about this Lekon Erika triangle with Kidwaya? Because Lekon obviously seems like he's falling so much in love with Erica, but I mean the past few days now, I think he's getting his track back. So I mean Lekon too, I'm sure you guys rode very well in the house, even if you
Hmm.
guys were not close and chummy, but you guys had a smooth relationship. So what if you were still in the house? What would you have told Lekon to do about the whole situation?
Well, in this kind of event. I don't think I have to say look or anything because I feel like he's old enough and experienced enough to understand how it works. If he likes Erica and he feel like he should stand a chance, fine. It's okay. He can because this love matter is not something that we can decide. It's a thing of the heart. At the end of the day, it falls under the heart. At the end of the day, feel, every time I just have more feelings for him than he does for her. So I feel like let them just
Do
do
their
what they
thing.
want to do. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it
Yeah.
is.
Yes, I like what you said when you were leaving the house. That what I've been saying it since then. It is what it is. So now, that made me actually initially everybody felt bad that you were leaving because we didn't expect that Tochi
Yeah,
was going to. After we saw that play you guys had, the play you guys when you acted as Erica's father,
yeah.
your performance was off the hook. And I think you're going to be a very good actor because you
Thank you so
put in
much. I
you
really
put in
appreciate that.
yeah you put in a lot into that your role. It was really really I'm like has he acted before? I mean, could it be it's been in movies? Is that your first time of like really doing that, or you've been acting like
Well,
before?
it's my first time of acting for millions of people watching me, like know what I mean. So, but yeah, but I've been in a few dramas, nothing really serious. So I think it's something that I've always been my passion and I've always loved doing. So that's it.
Okay. Okay, now that you have been out of the house, have you listened to like have you listened to Lakon's music? Have you watched his videos? Do you think
Yeah, of
he has
course.
do you
Of
think he
course,
has
Leko is my guy. I mean, I support him. I supported him 100% when we were in the house. He knew that. I am into entertainment too, so I love him. Like he has a lot of potentials. I know he was going to go places, so I love him so much. Of course, I've listened to. I don't listen to the song "Tire." Now
are you
my guy
still
now. I support him
that's
100%.
that's the fierce song, Abby? That
Yeah,
the okay. Now, sometimes Big Brother always has a twist when
yeah,
they bring back either they bring back the old the evicted housemates or they bring some fake housemates. So if you
yeah,
go back to the house, if he decides to do that, I mean, like bring back the evicted housemates to the house,
yeah.
what what will you do this time
Different.
around that you think you didn't do before?
Well, what I would do before, what I would do, I guess I don't know. I mean, I think I'll still be myself because I've always want to be myself. I don't know how
The
to
gen,
play.
the gentle giants.
Yeah, if you say so, yeah. So, but though, this is a show, a game show, and a reality TV, so people don't want to get bored watching you be gentle. So I guess I'm gonna try to be a more active, not just that quiet. So that's it because I understand how people. Yeah, you don't want to get people bored. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
you have to bring some
so
vibe into the
action.
house.
Yeah, yeah, of
Action.
course, definitely.
Because I was shocked that day when you and Lucy were arguing. I'm like, what? I didn't know what happened. I just knew it has to do with go outside. Don't tell me to go outside or don't tell me to do that. And me and my friends were like, Tochi has never gotten angry this much before. So what
Yeah.
could have triggered that? So well, um, like you said, it is what it is, according to you.
It is what it is.
So now, are you going to relocate? Are you going to go back to Abia, or you're going to make plans to? I mean, what are your plans for the
Well,
future?
I grew up in Aba, Abia State, but I don't stay there. I left there
So,
some.
30 minutes.
I left there. I left there. I've always based in Lagos for now. Yeah, so I'm not. It's just my family is there. It's a good city. I love
That's your
them. They
parents,
teach
your
you how
mom,
to
your
be
dad.
strong. Yeah, my dad. Yeah, my dad. My mom. They stay there. Yeah, they love you there, and it's a beautiful city. Like they just want you. It makes you strong, man. Shout out to them. About born, man. I rep it. So I'm telling you. So yeah, that's it. I'm fully in Lagos right now.
Okay, someone just asked. When I ask my questions, I still take some questions from the comment
Yeah,
section.
yeah, yeah.
Someone just
Sure.
asked now, Tochi, do you think do you think? Do you really think that Kidwaya loves Erica?
Um, for me, I don't know what to say about that, but I know my boy kid is he's in for the game. He's in for the game. So, like I said, I can't decide on who loves who because I don't know how to do that because I understand that love is emotion. So you cannot decide
Yeah,
between the two.
it's
So
from
if
the
he
heart.
loves him, good. If he doesn't, good. So let us just watch how it plays out. I mean, it is what it is. That's what I'm gonna
It
say.
is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
So Tochi, looking at the fact that I don't know, I think you might trail the movie industry. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I think you might look at that aspect. So who would you want to be seen like in the movie with? Who among the
Mm.
actors, actresses that you've watched over time that has inspired you and or you think you like the way they act and you want to
Well,
be in the movie scene with them?
I will say I love all the actors. Everybody, I love them so much because it's not easy to be that first to be an actor because it takes a lot. So I appreciate and I respect everybody. Nevertheless, I have my few icons. I love Pete Doche. I love Olu Jacobs, and I love Claire Mahandre. I love them. I mean, they are the icons that I always love. Yeah, I love them a lot. Shout out to them.
And Chibetalagu, do you remember him?
Yeah, yeah, of course. He's he's yeah, man. He's an icon too. I mean, there's so much of them. I love them all. There's so much. Can't even say. Who doesn't remember
See,
Chibet Alive that I always have something to say at the end of his life?
people are saying that I just saw Mommy Chizzy. Mommy Chizzy just she wrote a comment and said that Tochi, please don't go back. Oh, you have to stay in Lagos. Lagos is where the action is for the industry. So, do you really plan to stay back in Lagos? Do you have plans to stay back in Lagos?
uh, well, for me, yeah, of course, I've always been in Lagos. I've always lived
Oh,
in
okay.
Lagos. I live there. That's where I work. So I've been here for a long time. So Lagos is my home. But I love everybody. Where I grew up, I respect that. I always go there time to time to visit because, I mean, if you go to that city, you'll be so gingered. One that's big, beautiful, strong city. So, but I stay in Lagos.
Okay. Do you have do you? I mean, the first time that you were told that you've been picked to go to the house, how did you feel? And can you tell us your first impression and I mean how you felt the first time you were contacted that you are going to go into Big Brother Nigeria's house?
Okay, well, the irony of that is that you are never contacted to go to Big Brother Nigeria's house.
I mean when you were picked, not contacted, like if everybody apply. I mean, you guys went for
Yeah,
auditioning.
that's what I'm saying. That's the
Yeah.
point I made. You are never picked 100%. Everything is under probability until you are inside the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nobody tell you you are going into Big Brother Nigeria. Everything is under probability. So it's all like very, very, very. I mean, inside, nobody, nothing is getting out. So you are never getting a 100% guarantee that you're going to the
Yeah.
house. So, but when I got a message back the first time I sent the video, I felt good because I know a lot of people were sending theirs too. I know it was thousands, millions. So that's it. I felt good. I mean, it was grace of God, man. That's what it is.
But did it? But I mean, normally, if I was going to go into Big Brother Nigeria house, I must probably have my game plan. Do you just go there because you just felt okay? Let me go and try my luck, or maybe let me go and sell myself, or let me just go and have fun.
Okay.
Three things must take one into that Big Nigeria house. So, what was your own? What was the direction?
Yeah. Okay. You were talking about my strategy. Well,
Yeah.
my that would be I just have one strategy, and that is go in there. win your games, interact with people, and be yourself. Showcase yourself to the world and all that. That was at the back of my head when I was going in. So I just wanted to be myself, play the game, interact with people. You know, if there's love, find it and win the game and do a lot of things. Be yourself. Most especially, I wanted to be myself. That's it. I wanted to be real.
So also I noticed that in the house, whenever you guys have any misunderstanding compared to the previous one we had, Tochi, you should have used flirting as a strategy. Or someone said that you should have used flirting as a strategy. You should have used flirting in the house with the ladies as a strategy. Hello?
Well, yeah, I get you. Well, so I mean, if I didn't want to flirt with anybody, I flirted when I needed to, and I don't want to keep doing it because that won't be me. Like I said, I wanted to be myself. I can't go there and start posing as what I'm not. So if I get out of the house, people will start, no, when you are in the house, that means you are faking. Why should I? Why do I need to fake? I have to be myself, man, because I am unique.
Someone said that, asked, somebody said, oh Jesus, to me, I've, I've changed this thing. I've ruined myself. Oh my God. I, okay, sorry. Someone said that, someone said that, asked Tochi about Erica, that Erica is an Igbo girl and you're an Igbo man. Do you think that Erica too is just playing the game too with Kidwaya? Because whether love comes into the whole game, but everybody's there to win. Do you think Erica is doing what, I mean, like an Igbo girl, she's using sense too on Kidwaya? She's also trying to be smart on Kidwaya.
Well,
These are questions coming from this is not from me though, from the comment section.
yeah, yeah.
Because I always try to.
Well, I understand. Well, for me, I can't really tell about the love between Erica and Wire. I think it's a thing of the mind, and let them play the way they want. For being an Igbo girl, being an Igbo girl does not really guarantee that you have to play love, catch love game with someone. Igbo people are very responsible, and they are very smart, and they know what they want, and they are hardworking. So, I mean, she is all those things and more. So, for what is going on between her and Kibwaya, I mean, I don't know what to say about it. If they're in love, I'm happy. If they're not, it is what it is. So
It
I
is.
wish
It
them
is
both
what it
well.
is.
Let them. It is what it is. Let them play the game.
Yeah. Someone also said in the comment section that they think that all the attention went to Kidwire because when he talked about coming all the way down to the house with a PJ private jet, so that could also
Um,
possibly be the reason
well,
why all the ladies
well,
just switched in a way.
For me, I think that is not the case. Because Kidwaya is not the kind of person that he's a humble Jew. That's one thing I like about him. He's being humble. So even making that comment, I think he didn't even know when he came out. He just wanted to make a point with that, so it happened. So I think that didn't shift anybody's attention. If it did, I didn't know about it. I
Well,
think it shifted the people that
well,
wanted to
well
be shifted, that wanted to be shifted.
personally, watching the show, for me, I think Erica is a very sweet girl, and because Erica smiles all the time, and I think for me, oh, I'm not. I mean, I wasn't in the house with you guys, but I just feel that they clicked. You understand? They clicked and became friends. So people want to know. People want to ask all kinds of questions. But I mean, I watch the show like I watch it almost every day back to back. I don't see Erica as that kind of person. You understand? I think Erica is just one sweet girl having fun, and maybe this thing happened, and you know, for me, I'm rooting for them to continue after the house. I don't want people that say, oh, that maybe I'm from the comment section. that are you sure that they are going to continue after the house? So I want them to continue. I like them together though, but like you say, it is what it is, you know.
It is what it is.
But I just pray that they continue to leave the house. Let's just have maybe the first authentic romantic story out of maybe Nigerian house that will be devoid of any form of drama or whatnot. And
Yeah.
hopefully we'll see you among the groomsmen. Someone said that they're already uh, they're already planning for Erica and Kidwaya Ashwebi, you know. So
Yeah.
I mean, we assume that if it happens by the grace of God, people like you will be among the groomsmen of definitely.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I want to clarify something. Erica is a very strong, passionate
Yeah,
girl, and I love
I
her
love her.
energy.
I
I
love
love
her
her energy.
smiles. I love her. I
Yeah,
wish I
she
can
has
smile
she has
like.
an amazing smile. So of course, when we were in the house, we never had any problem. So we got along. She's great. She's she knows what she wants. She knows what she came to the house. She's very
Yeah,
communicative. That's what I love
yeah,
about her. And being an Igbo girl, I knew she was bringing that to the table, and I respected that because
yeah.
on Igbo. So yeah, I understood that. So I loved her. So whatever game she's playing. I mean, if it's gonna get her there, let her do it to get her there because
Yeah,
we all came in there to play the game
to
and
play
win
the
the money.
game.
So that is it. It is what it is, man. It's a game.
Okay, Tochi, I think this might be, I don't know, is it, sorry, hold on, is it almost 30 minutes now? Oh, sorry, Tochi, I'm going to ask the last question and
Okay.
so I can round off and start with Eric. See, your fans are saying that Tochi already won.
Yeah.
Me,
Thank you so much.
I
Thank you
can't wait
so
to see
much. One
Tochi,
love.
I can't wait to see Tochi in the movie, honestly. I really enjoyed the role he played and I mean, you know, it's when you guys now leave that will not be like, Tochi has left too. If Tochi was in the house now, Tochi would have done this or done that, or
Yeah.
if they were fighting, or Tochi likes to mind his business. I remember the first night you guys had your party when you were you were chatting with Bright O, and you were saying somebody wanted to hire you. I think it was praise that was pouring drink into your. Someone said, Tochi, I remember you used to like Tolani Badge. Sorry, let me take this question. Tochi, I remember you said you liked Tolani Badge, but bro, you were so slow to tell her. I think you, I think you
Done
done
nothing.
nothing at. Okay,
Yeah.
I think it's just a comment, not a question. So, I mean, when you said that you don't like being high, is it that you don't like alcohol or you don't drink at all?
No, I don't like when people force me to drink. That was it.
Because you just want to be in control of
Yeah, I
yourself
want to
all
be
the
in
time.
control of my own drinking. So when people force me to drink, I don't like it. It's not good. You have to use alcohol. You take your limit.
So, what are you going to miss in the house? The Saturday parties?
Well,
Are you going to?
for me, I miss everything about the house. I miss the tax that they give us every time that we do. I think that teaches me a lot of things about myself. I miss the games, the way the challenge. Yeah, we have to prepare and present something. I miss my friends there that we have to talk and interact with each other. And I miss the general mood in the house. Being
Yeah.
yourself and trying to share ideas with people that know more than you and a lot of things. So I just love it. The Big Brother house is just a big platform, man. Shout out to them.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about Katrina. So I remember one time, when she was in the house, she was the one that was always cooking. And there was one time that this fight, just started in the kitchen between Tolani Badge and Katrina. And I think one of the times that you guys were talking, said something like, if you know cut onions for, if you know cut onions for house,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
that part. Me and my friend, she's the queen of a looking Chika Cholonu, she's one of your fans too. that particular see when you said that if you don't cut onions for house, to carry your plate go kitchen go collect food, your heart go your heart go dey cut. Was it that really bad, like that period?
Well, I mean, it wasn't as though that she owed us anything to cook for us because we came into everybody came into walked in that door differently. Nobody came with anybody. So um for me, I feel like she didn't owe anybody. She wasn't anybody's cook. Anybody's cook. So if you want to make something, you go. The kitchen is for everybody. You go out there and make something for yourself. So at the end of the day, if she's cooking, I feel like if I didn't help her out, I don't even deserve the meal because I don't know if she was cooking for just herself. So giving me is like she didn't really budget that. So that was it. So you have to at least try to help someone that is cooking. That is, it's only fair that you do that so that if you are eating the
True.
food, you know, oh, okay, I was helped her out to make the food. So that's it. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay, Tochi, I think we have spent more than 30 minutes. It was
Yeah.
so nice, so nice talking to you on our life, and hopefully, before, if not for this coronavirus period, as you guys are coming out, I think they always organize some media rounds. I mean, like get together.
Yeah, yeah.
So hopefully, before everything ends, we'll see you again, and
Oh, sure.
I have another chat with you. I hope. Do you guys have anything to say? Tochi is about to leave now because Eric is going to
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on.
yeah. What do you have? What
You
do you
know,
guys have to say? What do you guys have to say? And people should
they're all.
remember, it is what it is.
It
Everything
is
is
what it
what
is,
it is.
guys. It
It
is
is
what
what
it
it
is,
is.
guys.
It is
We're
what it
going to use that
is.
to remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to
Thank
use
you
that to
so much
remember
for
you a lot.
having this media room
No
up.
problem.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
so
it's
much. I
really
really appreciate.
interesting chatting with
All
you
right.
guys.
All right then.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Good night. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Good night. Okay, guys. Tochi is gone. We're expecting Eric next to come on Nobia Zone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. Amiable T. Thank you for joining us. It is what it is, according to Tochi. Zandi Seliminda. Thank you for joining us. All the way from South Africa. Thank you guys for joining us. Eric is going to come. Hello, Eric. Eric is here. Hi. How are you? How are you?
Hey, I'm okay. I'm good.
How have you been? You're looking so fresh.
I'm okay. It's been a long day, so I'm
You're
just
looking so fresh.
trying to relax and get the interview over with.
First of all, what I'm going to ask you, the name I gave to you is Mr. Romantic. So I was gonna ask you first of all, did you,
What?
Mr. Romantic? That's the name I call you among my friends.
I didn't hear you.
I said the name I call you among my friends when we talk about you guys in the house is Mr. Romantic. Mr. Romantic.
Oh yeah.
So first of all, for me, I think that you giving a woman um, all the attention she needs makes a woman feel very special. If I have a man that is like, I didn't say anything wrong with you and Lilo's love in the house. So for me, if I have a man that is like all over me, it makes me feel like, oh, I'm special. I'm the only one in his life and everything. And a lot of us were also thinking that Eric, a lot of people are saying that they miss watching you on the screen from Tanzania. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. My network is. I'm here.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. So a lot of us are still. I mean, a lot of your fans. A lot of people who loved you and Lilo in the house. Someone asks now in the comment section. We have to wait for Eric to come back. Eric is acting up. Yeah. So a lot of your fans, a lot of people who loved you and Lilo in the house, has asking that, are you guys still going to come back together after leaving the house? You expect your ship still sailing? Huh? Can you hear me? Eric, can you hear me? Something wrong with this is the network. Eric, can I go off and re-add you again? Can I go off and re-add you again? Can you see? Some people said they stopped watching me Nigeria when you left the house. Eric, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Said you can't hear me. So let me go off the live and re-add you again. Said you can't hear me. I'm scared of this thing. I'm not scared of this thing is. Hello, can you hear me now? You said you can't hear me. Huh? So it must be network because I heard you initially. So do you know what? Let me sign out. Maybe just leave the live and I'll add you again. I will add you again. Eric, they said you are not looking friendly. Oh. At least take. So what was about this thing now? They said I think it's from your side because they said they can't hear you either. Your fans say they can't hear you. Okay, let me take him out. I'm taking Eric out. I'm going to add him again. But I heard him before. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So you can hear me now. So I'm a romantic myself, you know. So a lot of us are expecting, to hear from you if you guys are going to continue after the house. You and Lilo. Lilo was on my life last week, Thursday.
Okay, you definitely hear if it's going to continue or not. I think in the next few days, you will know what's going to happen.
Eric, they said they can't hear our honk. They said they can't hear
You
our
can't hear
honk.
our?
Our honk. You can't hear the honk.
I said
the
I
don't
next.
know what the net. Oh God, the network is so bad. The network is so bad.
I said what? Can you hear me?
But can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Let me take him out and add him again. I don't know what the problem is. So we should try your phone. But I think it's from his own side. I don't know. They should have just done it together where Tochi was. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I could hear you last time too.
Okay. So do we still see your ship still sailing?
You would know. You would know soon. I can't say now, but definitely you would know if it's going to sow or not.
So I can't hear. No day. Okay, they say they can hear us
Hello?
now. But I can't hear Eric though. That's my own wala right now. Eric, can you hear me?
I
Can
can,
you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I'm listening. So far.
What?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
I said, yeah, you know soon if it's going to sow or not.
The
Yeah.
network is, I can't hear you anymore. This is terrible. Oh God. But you can hear me when I talk. Can
Yes.
you? Okay, Eric. They're saying you should take off your glasses. That they want to see your face. Why are you wearing glasses? Your fans. That they want to see your handsome face.
I didn't see the message.
Huh?
I didn't see it.
They say they want to see your hand. See your female fans. They're all here from South Africa, from Kenya.
I don't feel like taking it off now. It's part of my look today.
So Eric, let's see. I mean, they say they can hear both of us, but I can't hear you very well. But I just put my questions. I was like one of the things I liked you and Lilo in the house. I like the way you guys were in the house. So and sometimes when you guys when someone when one lover leaves the other person, there's so many stories like flying around the place and I noticed that last weekend before you left the house, you were getting too close to Watoni, and so if you had stayed longer, would you have dated Watoni? Or you were just cruising like
Nah,
you guys stayed in the house?
I wouldn't. Me and Tony are friends, so we're never going to date or anything like that.
Eric, I didn't get that. I didn't hear you very well. Sorry. Were you guys cruising? Were you just cruising with Watoni, or were you know?
Me and Tony are friends. I was never going to date her.
Hello? Yeah.
I said me and Watoni are friends, yeah?
Friends. Okay, friends. Okay,
Yes, I'm not going to date her.
okay. You said they were just friends, you guys. So you and Lilo still together?
Still together. We were together in the house. When you say still together, what do you mean?
I mean, outside. You got both of you outside the house now.
Nah, you would know soon. I can't speak on that right now.
Yeah, a lot of them are saying that it's like he's not in a good mood. Okay, yeah, you're saying that you're not like you're not responding well. Like it's like you're forced to do this interview. You're not flowing. I mean, that's what the comment I'm seeing here right now in the comment section. Like you're not. So, so Eric,
Hello?
yeah. So let's go on. So they're like, I mean, they're saying that your mood doesn't look like you're forced to do the interview. You're not flowing with your fans. You're boning seriously.
It's been a long day, so I'm
He said
trying
it's
my
been a long.
best.
He said it's been a long day. They've been on the road since, and he's trying his best to, to flow with the interview. So, Eric,
Yeah, I'm
what?
trying with your questions.
Okay, Eric, do you have plans to go into like acting? Because you have the physique, you have the looks, and is that
Yeah,
part
I
of things
do.
your course?
Yeah, I do. Since I was a child, I always loved acting, and it was one of my plans going into the house. Probably try and get some roles in Hollywood, and so people will see my range and all of that. Yeah, it's one of my plans.
Okay, Eric, um, if you had if you had stayed in the house and do you think longer? Do you think you'd have if you think you'd have won, got to the finals?
I hear you.
I mean, like a lot, of course. So you have your fans already, and a lot of people expected. I mean, like when you have a fan, you like someone in the house, your wish is for them to stay and get to the finals.
Yeah,
So when you were coming to the house, did you have a game plan?
When I was coming to the house, yeah, I had a game plan. My plan was to sell myself as much as I could. So you notice me in the house, doing the morning workouts, gingering all the guys to push up, to jog, and all of that. So it was just me trying to let people know what I do. So they say, okay, this guy is into fitness, this is what he does. And try and sell myself as much as possible so I can use the platform to boost my fitness business and open my clothing line and that. Yeah.
So everybody saying that you're tired. I mean, your friends. I think maybe your friends or fans that said that Eric looks tired. He's not really flowing with this interview. That let him go. He's tired and everything. Almost for Eric to come on. Let's try and see if we can bring him back to life. I mean, I don't give up easy like that.
It depends. I'm here now. I'm answering the questions as well as I can right now.
Yeah, because maybe somebody say you are frowning too much too. That they say tell him to take off his glasses now. Well, you can't force him to take off his glasses. That's the truth. So now, Eric, if you are asked to go back to the house, Big Brother always has it. It has his twist. Sometimes they bring back the evicted housemates, and also sometimes brings fake housemates. So if you go back to the house, what would be your game plan right now? I mean, like
The way
what?
the game. I said, the way the game is set up this year. It's your housemates that vote you out. So if I have the chance to go back, I'll definitely interact with more. Interact more with the housemates. So so when you are put up with other people, you can have better relationships with them or with you more. So yeah, I'll definitely interact with all the housemates.
Okay, are you normally? I mean, like, are you like because for me, I think you're a very quiet person. I think you're a very reserved person. So is that your theme? Is that how you are, or you probably got into the house and you fell in love and you just like, let me just face my babe?
Generally, I'm a shy person, so people don't believe because of the muscles and everything. So yes, I'm the kind of person that likes to find comfort and just go with that. So yeah.
Then I also noticed that when you were in their house, you love to eat noodles. And when you left the house, noodle, the noodles they tweeted. They said they're going to. Did you see the tweet?
Yeah, I
They
did.
said they said they're going to miss you. And people were like, "Are you push to endorse him now? You push to endorse Eric?" I mean, like, he, you made. I mean, like, you made everybody notice notice in that house. So people were like, they should endorse Eric. So I mean, what do you have to say to that?
When I got out of the house, I noticed the way people are talking about the way I eat. As someone into fitness, as a fitness expert, without the weights and the heavy stuff I normally lift, so I had to like supplement, just try and eat more calories, so I don't like lose too much weight. So that was one of the main reasons I was eating so much. And the first 2 weeks we didn't win our wager. So at the end of the day, what we had the most was noodles. So that's why you see us experimenting with noodles. We cook noodles with palm oil today. Tomorrow we put sausages in it, put different things. So it was just us trying to enjoy what we had. And yeah, at the end of the day, I enjoyed eating noodles, man. It was nice. It's sweet now, normally.
So well, we just like some of your family like, and they have to endorse you, or they have to invite you specially to their office because you really made you were like the influencer in the house. You were like noodles influencer in the house. Now no, say okay. I'm making Eric laugh. Now Eric is laughing now, so I'm going to be saying things that will make him laugh. So so Eric, you were in the house for a while. Who was your who was the I mean, who were you like apart from Lilo? Who were you? Who did you bond with in the house?
I think I have people.
Yeah,
I said I think I
like
had a fairly good relationship with a couple of people. Say Neo, Ozo, kind of had a good relationship with Watoni, and maybe some of the other ladies and Erica and yeah. So it's just those few people I think I had a good relationship with.
Neo cried when you left. Neo.
When I left, yeah,
Neo.
he did.
Yeah. Who do you miss more? Who do you miss most in the house right now?
Yeah, I miss Neo and Ozo. Those are my G's. I miss them.
Okay. Then when Big Brother Niger started, and you got wind of the fact that you're going to go into the house, what was your reaction?
I was happy. So just a lot of appreciation to everyone involved in the whole process, and just me feeling grateful for having the opportunity to get in. Because I know there were a lot of applications and a lot of procedures and requirements between the first and last day it gets to the house. So it was just me just being grateful for the opportunity, just being thankful. That's all it was.
It's okay. Right now, among the housemates, who do you think will win? Who do you think will get to the?
I don't know. But when I came out, I've seen there are a couple of people that have good chances to win. From Nengi to Lekon to Erica to Kibuaya. I think they all have good chances to win. So it could be either one of them or any other person. I don't know.
So, Eric, so since you came out of the house, I know you've been doing like media rounds and whatnot. What do you intend to do? We know you love fitness. What would you love to do apart from fitness, apart from your clothing line? Because like Big Brother was telling Prince mentioned so many things that he wants to do. So he now said to him that you are a jack of all trade. You're not going to. I know right now you're in school. What do you intend to do immediately now that you're out of the house?
Yeah, now that I'm out of the house, it's just going to be me going back to my fitness, making my videos, trying to get it back on the screens, get a few roles in Nollywood and just movies, short movies, and just try to show my range so everyone can see what I'm about. And yeah, mostly what it is. I'm going to go back to work. Fitness is what I do. So
Okay. I'm sure you're out of the house now. You must have seen Lakon's videos, musical video. What do you think of Lagos? What do you think of Lakon's musical career? Do you think what's your view about his musical career?
Lekon is a star already. I used to tell him in the house when they play his songs during the parties or whatever, and he still feels like, but I don't know. Like he still feels that he's not blown yet. So I used to tell him then that Chama, you're a star already. You know reason now. So when he comes out, we know he's a star already. I just know, like he's a star already. So when he comes out, he just does the right things and he'll be good.
What do you think of his music? His kind of music?
Yeah, his kind of music is very inspirational. Like he makes sense with every lyric, and that's not something you see everywhere nowadays. So it's special. He's a special guy.
Okay, apart from noodles that we saw you like you loved eating in the house, what other food? Which is your favorite food again? Share that favorite you have.
Favorite food? I like good food. Like I don't have any allergies or anything, so yeah, I like good food.
So should we call you like you're a foodie?
Well, I don't know. Some people call. Everyone is a foodie.
Yeah, not everyone is a foodie. Oh. Me, I want to stop eating food. I've added so much weight. Not everybody is a foodie. you know, there's an association. There's a foodie club in Lagos. Have you heard about it?
Nah, I never did.
Oh, there's a guy called Edache. They meet like I think 2 times a week on the island. It's and they eat like all kinds of dishes or whatever, you know. So I think you should join the foodie club. And I think you're gonna because it's actually a fun club though. I'll send the guy's details to Chima for
Okay.
you. Yeah, you
No,
love it. So,
no,
yeah. So Eric, what kind of music do you like to listen to?
what kind of music?
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person that I think I've listened to all kinds of music, from jazz. I love jazz music. I love trap. I love R&B. So I love rap music a lot. So you see me listening to Lekon when Lekon's lyrics in the house, reading his lyrics and all of that. I like good music. Anything I can relate to, because it just depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm in a happy mood, want to listen to this. Sad mood, want to listen to this. Mellow mood, listen to jazz and all of that. So it just depends on my mood.
You know that when you were in the house, there was a lot of dramas that happened when you were in the house. You know, there was a lot of drama, then you know, centered around Lucy. And what is your personal view about Lucy? I mean, I'm sure you witnessed some of the drama in the house then.
I think Lucy's the kind of person that likes to be heard.
Mm.
So, and we all being the kind of people we are in that house, you don't want to be suppressed. So, it's the kind of person that, due to that, he always gets into fights with people. I think Lucy is an okay person, just the way that